loves, welcome to my channel. My name is Wynne Jean, and today we're getting into this silk press look with no heat on our natural hair. So stay tuned if you want to see how I got this look. Today's video is sponsored by Nadula Hair. You know I love them. They sent me over a 5x5 Yaki closure wig. I've really been in my Yaki era. First I loved kinky straight, now I'm on to Yaki. And as you can see, this wig comes ready to go right out of the box. It's pre-plucked, pre-bleached, and the lace is pre-cut, which I love. Literally, you can put this wig right on your head and not have any prep work. Normally, I like to wash my wigs before I wear them, but with this one, I'm going to install it right out of the box so you can see exactly what it gives. And I'm loving this new cap construction. It's really comfortable to wear. It's a nice little curve behind the ear, so it fits really comfortably. It has a silicone grip strip, as well as an elastic band and adjustable straps. So it fits really nicely, especially for glueless installs. If you want to glue it down, you can, but for my closure wigs, I tend to go glueless. And today I'm opting for a no ball cap. I really want this to be nice and easy, very beginner friendly. I'm just pulling out a little bit of my edges on the sides where the tracks are. I like to do that so everything looks natural. If the wind blows, I don't have anything to worry about. I know a lot of people like to not have any leave out with their wigs, but to be honest, I don't mind a little bit. I focus more on making sure my hair looks really natural. So first things first, we need to customize this hairline. So not only do I want to leave out my edges to cover up the sides, but I also want to customize the hairline a bit. I don't really like when the hairline is straight across. I like to do a little widow's peak situation. So I part out a small section and cut it out just so that it doesn't look too perfect. I feel like it really adds a nice touch to my installs and gives me a nice custom hairline. Now, even though we're going glueless, I still want to get that melted look. So I'm going in with My Sticky Little Secret melting spray. This has been my best friend lately. I spray 2 to 3 pumps in the cap, and then I use a small synthetic brush to kind of paint it onto my hairline. I feel like when you spray it straight from the bottle, it gets all over the place. I don't want my hair to be stiff. I just want to lay down the lace. So using a brush gives me a little bit more control. And then I use an edge control brush to lay everything in place exactly where I want it before I put down my elastic band. And doing this step has saved me a lot of time with my hot comb. Not to mention my hot comb is currently broken, so there's that. And being that I don't have the option to really lay everything down with my hot comb, I'm trying my best to mold everything exactly into place and going for that method instead. Even though we're about to get into a little ghetto hack. So once I lay down my elastic band to make sure that my hair is nice and melted on the hairline and the lace is in place, I put my curling iron on the hottest setting and I'm kind of wiping it across the hair to flatten it down. Like I said, my pressing comb is currently broken, so we're trying to make it work. I don't mind a little volume because I am going to add some curls later, so that can help us out a little bit. But I do want to go in and try and flatten it out as much as I can. That's good enough for me. Now we can go ahead and get into the styling. And to be honest, for this wig, it didn't take much. A part of me wanted to just add a little bit of a bump to the ends, but I thought that would be boring. So I went in and trimmed off about 1 inch of hair just to make sure it was nice and blunt cut. I've been in my blunt cut era. Y'all know I love layers, but lately I've been just trimming the bottom and calling it a day. So I wanted to get back to my roots and add some layers in. I'm parting the hair from the crown of the head to just behind my ear, combing that hair at a 45-degree angle, and then cutting the hair at a 45-degree angle. That's how I get my base cut. And then I also go in with my scissors and slide cut the hair from the top to the bottom just to perfect it a little bit more and get it exactly how I want it. The best thing to do when you're cutting your hair, especially for a wig, is to cut little by little, because once you cut it, it's no putting it back. So I went very light on the layers, and now it's time to see what the melt is giving. And so far, so good. For the actual styling of the hair, I'm going to clip up the top portion and go section by section with my curling iron, curling the hair in opposite directions. I don't want the curls to stick together and give that like unicurl look. After a while, it starts to look really flat because all of the hair sticks together. So I curl some of the curls going back, some going towards the front, just to give it a little bit more body. This is my Conair Infinity Pro 1.5 inch curling iron, I believe. It's either 1.5 or 1.25, but it's kind of big, just enough to get a nice curl, but nothing too tight. I went ahead and curled everything, and then to set it in place, I'm using my Sebastian Shaper Plus hairspray and spraying her all the way down. I want these curls to last, especially since they're loose, so adding a little bit of hairspray definitely helps. And then to clean up my part, I'm going in with a little bit of my powder foundation. This is the Maybelline Superstay, I believe. The color rubbed off, girl, so I don't know what color it is, but I'm taking that on a small brush and just defining my part a bit. And this is the finished look. I hope that you guys really like it. Leaving a little bit of edges out definitely gives you more styling options, so if you haven't tried that yet, let me know what you think about it. All the details about this hair, as well as any coupon codes that I have and product recommendations, will be down below in the description bar if you guys want to go ahead and check it out, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, babes.
I got us a plan.